We're back.
We are.
We're back, and it's time for some hiccups.
You guessed it.
Yeah.
It's our monthly visit, at least monthly visit to Hot Pods, isn't it?
Hot Pods Night Tonic.
And I cannot believe that it's taken us over a year to get round to getting to a bottle of reviewing this one.
And you'll understand why in a second. HotPodChilliProducts.com. Mr. Stephen Dixon, who's probably currently packing his stall up as we film this.
He is. He is. He was at... Ooh, where was it today? I want to say Cobham, but I don't think it was Cobham.
East
Horsley?
East Horsley, maybe. Yeah, doing the market there.
Horsell.
Horsell.
Is it Horsell?
Horsell? Yeah. No, horsey. No. Horseradish. No.
Stop horsing around.
But he's out and about pretty much every weekend now, isn't he?
Which is great.
Doing the markets, which is lovely to see. Obviously, lockdown and all that sort of stuff. The markets have been pretty much a lifeline for a lot of the small traders. So yeah, we're really glad that people are out. And we pop along, don't we, to our local one?
We do.
Support your local traders. So, talking of supporting your local traders, let's talk about, I think, his best-selling sauce.
This is, I believe, yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is his best-selling sauce. This is Night Tonic. Stuff of legend. Now,
this is the one that I've actually had to completely buy repeated bottles for people at work.
Yeah.
I never actually got round to trying it myself.
So, there's a reason it's taken this long to get to. Okay. Some of you will know I don't do very well on tomatoes.
I don't do quite so badly as you, but don't do great with it.
So we tend to avoid products that have got tomato in because it's not pretty afterwards. Okay. So in here we have cider vinegar, chopped tomatoes, which are tomatoes, tomato juice and citric acid. Number 2 ingredient. Tomato juice. Number 3 ingredient. I've lost the plot now. Garlic. 15% garlic in there, so it's a garlic hot sauce.
It's a garlic hot sauce, yeah.
Onions, water, mixed super hot chili at 10%. Tamarind, mixed spices, 2%. Salt, sugar, cold pressed extra virgin rapeseed oil.
Now, to be fair, we've both started getting a little better with tomatoes, so we've been able to kind of tolerate a little bit of it. So we'll give it a go. But tomatoes for you are like garlic is to vampires, isn't it?
Yeah. Talking of vampires, what's coming up at the weekend?
Halloween. What's happening at Halloween?
Nuke Spooktacular. Get on over to the NE UK Facebook page. It's an open group. And on Saturday, we have an event running, hosted by some bloke in a silly hat.
Well, he's not talking about me then, because I'm a girl.
Yeah, we'll be hosting that, and then Stephen Dixon of Hot Pods Chilli Products.com will be hosting the chili eating competition
Grand final.
Grand final.
So there's been a few online competitions running throughout the summer.
They have.
That various people have been participating in, and we are down to our final 5, I believe it is, the overall winners of each of the 5.
7, I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
It was 7 people. But yeah, they're down to the grand final. Stephen normally runs competitions during festivals. So yeah, you go to a chili festival, there's normally a chili eating competition, and he will compare those But obviously, current situation, festivals not being the thing at the moment. Yeah, we kind of decided, nah, we won't be told no. So I did the festival side, and Stephen's done the chili eating competition side.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think he's also, for a good number of those, he's actually grown the chilies.
He has, yeah.
Because we did help with the pick and the sort.
We do indeed.
Not the most recent, but the one before, wasn't it? Competition.
So he grows them at his plot, and he grows them at home. I'm pretty sure we'd grow them everywhere in his garden at home, but I don't think his wife lets him sort of take over the entire garden with them. But yeah, he produces a lot of chilies.
Mm-hmm.
We go went picking there last year. What was it, like 20, 30
about
kilos
20
or
something?
something?
Kilos easily we were getting on a good
Crazy
number
amount
of
of
visits,
peppers.
which is, it's an impressive little operation. That you're in trouble.
I am. It's a hot pods bottle. I always have trouble with hot
So
pods bottles.
there's three things that will happen here. Well,
So,
two things.
Yeah.
You won't be able to get it open, and you'll get hiccups.
First thing is I'll go to tear it off, and I'll get like almost to the end, and then it will snap, and then I'll go, and then I have to try and get my nails in. I don't have nails because obviously it's not a weekend and I'm not going out. So too much information. No. And then because it's hot pods, it will give me hiccups.
No, to be fair, there's been a couple that haven't.
Yeah, the like tropical storm and mild beast didn't give me hiccups. So, yeah.
There was another one actually that was quite spicy that didn't give you hiccups, that we did quite recently.
Corrosion.
Yep. Ooh, interesting. That's not what I was expecting. I mean, it is definitely garlic. But there's some spices in there that I were not expecting. Check out my English. That I wasn't expecting.
I was not expecting in it, bruv.
That smells really interesting. I think it's going to be that sort of slow roasted garlic kind of smell that I'm getting through there. But there are
mixed spices, 2%.
I wonder what those spices are. Only one way to find out. What's the purest way of tasting this?
Good point. So, chase the heat. Hot sauce spoon, which you can get from johnnyscoville.com.
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous looking things. But because these are made out of
actual
mother of pearl, you can see there's a shape to them.
Yeah, it's like the curve of the shell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Things like that. So there's always
absolutely
a little,
gorgeous. And look at
little twist.
Look at that patina on there. I mean, these just
glorious, aren't they?
A camera will never do this justice.
Yeah, you have to see it.
It's
in the real.
Luminescent to look at. Absolutely gorgeous thing. But it doesn't impart a flavour. So I'm not going to go the whole caviar thing, but they use mother of pearl spoons for caviar because if you're spending that much money,
you want to taste it.
You want to taste it.
I don't want to taste caviar, but quite frankly, I think I'm pouring it off.
No, me neither. But these are a thing of wonderment.
They are.
I'm going to get you to try this first, and you can tell me how tomato it is. Because I don't want to go in deep and then find out I've got problems later. Oh dear.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Just put it in your mouth.
Oh, there we go.
So you can let me know if it's like a really tomato forward thing.
Oh, now I can really get the garlic now. It's
I can smell it from here.
Yeah.
There isn't a vampire within 1,000 yards of this house at the moment, you know.
Besides, I can't smell super hots or hots or anything like that in there. I'm just getting garlic and spices. But let's give it a go. Ooh. I think you'll be okay with a little. So you've got a nice pulpiness from it. But the thing that gets me, you get the garlic, but it's got a hint of like Indian spices in there.
I am only going for a little. Enough to taste it.
Yeah, flavour-wise you'll taste it.
Not enough to give me problems.
But it's really like a warming Indian spices that's coming through. So I'm getting... I'm trying to work out whether it's cumin or... I'm struggling to put my finger on it, whether it's fenugreek or something like that in there. But I was expecting something that would be like a very kind of garlic heavy sort of sauce that I put on pizza and stuff like that.
Definitely cumin.
I'm not getting that. I'm getting something that I'm sitting here going, do you know what? I would probably have that with my naan bread. But it's really fresh tasting.
I'm getting the tomato.
It's there. Oh, it's definitely there because it's such a high ingredient with it.
Absolutely getting the garlic.
But it's actually a really nice heat level on it. It's a warmth. It's not a ridiculous heat, is it?
No, I mean for me, I only had a tiny amount. Okay, so I'm probably not going to rate it for heat because I don't think that's fair. You know.
That's fair.
I didn't really have enough to make it a problem if it is a hot sauce. Definitely getting the ingredients there.
It's nice. It's almost sweet, isn't it? And I guess that's going to be coming from the garlic. You're getting that sweetness in the tomatoes as well. But it's a really lovely pairing, and I think the choice of spices, not what I was expecting at all.
Getting the tamarind.
Really good.
Just.
See, I'm wondering whether it was that I was getting as well that was making me think of.
But I'm definitely picking up
almost molasses kind of flavour.
Kind of cumin, I think, in there, which no doubt there's probably other stuff as well, but maybe coriander or something. But it's
coriander.
It's a cracking flavoured sauce. You know, unfortunately, not one I can enjoy like all over my food because I think there's possibly a little bit too much tomato in there.
I will certainly
for me,
as good go as I can though.
But yeah, I can easily see why he sells this hand over fist. Easily.
It's nice because I think people of all sort of chili levels will enjoy it because it is. I would say for me, it's probably a half, but it's a good warmth actually. You know, if you do like super hot stuff, you'll still get a really nice flavour because it's a mixed chili. You get that all round your mouth feeling, so it kind of goes on. You'll get some zinging at the front, you'll get some heat around the sides, and you'll get a little bit of creeping warmth from the throat, but it's not excessive. Ooh. But yeah, you're right, the tamarind, I'm really starting to get the tamarind quite late on finish.
I mean, like I say, I'm not going to rate it for heat. I didn't really get much out of what I had heat-wise. So you saying around a half, that kind of makes sense. It's probably a good, I won't say all-round sauce in the sense that you can use it on everything, but an all-round sauce in the sense that anyone could try it.
Yeah, I think it's going to have its certain things it will go well with. I mean, I would happily have that with chicken You know, if I wanted a dip for sort of chicken nuggets and things like that, I think on, you know, on a burger it could be really nice.
I think you could use that
As
anyway.
a relish.
You would use ketchup.
Yeah, I see my colleagues at work who have had quite a few bottles off me have been pretty much, well, to be fair, a few of them have been slapping it on absolutely everything. I've seen it go on KFC.
Fried chicken, hot sauce.
Yeah, perfect combination.
Natural pairing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been on hot dogs. It's been on all sorts of things. One of my friends will have it in her chili con carne, and has it all over pasta as well. So there's so many different things you can use it for.
So,
But like it a lot.
hotpodschiliproducts.com. Link in the description. Go and check out Stephen's website there. It's got some cracking sauces on there.
It really has.
I think he's still got the t-shirts at the moment.
There may be a few left. I know he's also, at the moment, he's got a very limited number of
jams
sort of
and
chili
things.
jams and chutneys that he's making at the moment.
Like ultra small
so
batch
it's
production.
Literal, like 10
jars
20
in a
jars,
batch
something
and
like that.
stuff.
So they're well worth. There's a few on the website if they don't get all snaffled up at the various markets. So well worth checking out.
Absolutely. Well, I think that's enough from us for now.
It is.
Thank you ever so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Take care.
And we'll see you in the next one.